Howdy, y'all. My name's John. I'm out here at Household 5 Soap Company. I own it and run it with my family. And I'd love to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. And so come on in with me and let's take a look. So this is our store. We are veteran owned and we have been in the community for about 3 years now. We opened up our retail location the weekend before the state shut down, actually. And so that's something that's been a little tough to acclimate to. In our store, we carry about 13 different vendors. All of them are small businesses themselves, and many of them are veteran makers of soaps and skincare products. So like this guy here is actually barbaric soap. He's an Air Force veteran, and like over here we have Cason Shaving Company. They're artillery vet out of California. We also make our own line of products called the Household 5 line, and we make a soap for each branch of the military. So like, for instance, Deck Scrub for the Navy, Leatherneck for the Marine Corps, Dirty Privates is our Army soap. In addition to simply making and selling soaps and skincare products, we also provide a service, and what it is every Friday and Saturday night, people can come in and make their own 4 bars of soap. We found that this is something the community has really needed with all of the movie theaters being shut down and all the restaurants running at about half capacity. This is something that we found the community has been extremely responsive to. We ourselves, though, provide service well above and beyond simply soaps and soap classes and things like that. We've been hit kind of hard by COVID. Our first year was this year, and while we planned to have low sales, the sales that we have had are much lower than would normally happen. Normally there's a concert series outside in our parking lot. At our shopping center, there's car shows all summer long, and none of those big events, as you guys know, have happened because of COVID-19. And there's some programs that we have put in place that we would love to continue, and those are functions of our overall business operations. So, for instance, one of them is an organization called FW22 that is a local veterans organization that helps to battle veteran suicide. And one of the things that we've done is we've partnered with them to make a special soap. And that 22% of all the sales from that soap will go back to that organization to help fund the great work that those guys are doing over at FW22. Another program that we've developed that is actually pretty near and dear to my heart is our Back to the Barracks program. What it is 2 nights a month we open up the doors after hours, and we host vets to come in and just connect with other veterans, rebuild that camaraderie that most of us lose after leaving the military. You just come in, you tell stories, you joke, you meet other vets, you have a beer or two if you want. It's BYOB, and while I wish I could say we are servicing hundreds of veterans with that, we're not. We're a small company and we're new. We've serviced on any night, we've never had more than 10 veterans in. But you can tell from the reactions of those veterans and from their spouses who come in a week later and say, hey, she's not laughed that much in months, or he's never come home that stress-free. You can tell that it's having a big impact on the veterans that do show for the events. And we feel like more veterans would benefit from both of those programs, both the soaps with FW22 and from the Back to the Barracks nights, if more people knew about us. And that's our biggest challenge right now, is no one knows we exist. And a big piece of that is no one's willing or able to go out and do their shopping like they normally would. We also feel like the date nights would be a better service to the community, and the bath bomb making classes would be a better service to the parents in the community if more people knew about us. So with that being said, We also work with one of the local universities, Indiana Tech, on their entrepreneurship council, and that's a council that they have set up to help small business students to gain insights from the small businesses in the community, and it helps to guide and shape that curriculum for that degree plan. And that's another thing that we've been helping with over the course of the last year and a half. We ourselves, we're a family operated business. My kids come in here and they've just been working their buns off. I got a 7-year-old that can walk any customer through the entire store and tell them any product that they're wanting to know any questions about. I've got an 11-year-old that teaches my bath bomb class, and he manufactures all the bath bombs that have our name on it in the store. And I gotta say, like, my kids are learning a lot about entrepreneurship and hard work, and it really sucks to have to kind of explain to them that, as hard as you work, as much as you try, it can easily just fall apart because of, factors outside of your control. And I realize that's a real lesson that all of us adults deal with. It's just really, it's a tough lesson to learn at 7 years old. What we would use the funds for is to continue our marketing efforts and driving additional foot traffic both in the store and on the website, as well as work on some troubleshooting and problem solving that we're having with our website as far as conversion rates, as well as continue to expand into some of the work that we do around Back to the Barracks. We'd like to push marketing out around that and find those veterans that really need that kind of program. Anyway, that's Household 5. We make soaps, we make skincare products, and we make connections in the community. So if you'd like to help, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a great day.